Hello everyone and welcome to Midnight Morning. For those of you that are returning, welcome back and thank you for returning to the channel, and for those of you that are new, welcome. We are going to go ahead and get started by getting the cards, the energies clear here. And we're going to get started with your daily reading for Monday, June 12th. I hope everyone had a very enjoyable and safe weekend. We're going to go ahead and get started, and we are going to go ahead and get our cards shuffled here. And then we're going to ask Spirit to give us a card or two for the current energy that we have for today. Oh, okay. So we had one jump out right off the bat. And the card that popped out is Merlina. And you are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do research or seek expert advice before making a decision. Okay, so that is interesting. And the card that's on the bottom is Shanti, and she is the angel of peace. She brings you new tranquility and a smoother road ahead. So there is a decision that some of you are on a teeter-totter with. And once you have all of the information, and once you have the insight and the guidance and the information that you need in order to make the decision, it will be a sign of release. The albatross will be gone for you, and you'll know it. There will be a sense of calm that will come over you after you make this decision. So the question of the day is exactly that. What is it that you are confused about and you don't know which way to answer? Or to look for. So if you actually look at Merlina, you actually look at this card, it almost appears as if there's two doorways here. And it's really trying to give you, there's multiple things that are in here. There's a yin and yang, so, what exactly, there's fairies, there's dolphins, there's butterflies, there's moons, there's sun, everything is upside down, but it's right side up at the same time. And I really have the feeling that it's almost as if your heart and mind are fighting with each other, trying to figure out what the right answer is. Your heart is pulling you one way, your mind is pulling you in a different direction. So somehow we've got to find the decision that is going to satisfy both. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what the general energy is. It could be circling around a purchase of a home. This is your first purchase of a home, and this is a big step for you, and you're scared of the commitment of purchasing the home. Am I making the right decision? Am I not? Can I afford the payment? What happens if there's a lot of what ifs that are going through your mind right now. And I really, this is the confusion. It's the anxiety of it. I don't think that you're afraid of doing it. I think it's the anxiety of the responsibility. But you're not afraid of responsibility either. So what is it about this that has you worried or really questioning? You're questioning whether or not you should buy a home because you travel a lot for your job. So the question in the back of your mind is, why should I purchase the home if I'm not going to be there to enjoy it? And I think where your answer to this question is going to come from is your next business trip. It's your next trip that is going to come, and it may or may not, it might be a combination of between pleasure and work, or leisure and work. And so I really feel that this decision of purchasing this home, it's factoring and filtering on multiple things, but it's purchasing the new home is also filtering on a current relationship. You know, are we getting married? Are we not getting married? But I really feel like the indecision with the purchasing of this is really focusing around your work. And your work right now, and it's not saying this is wrong, this is right, one way or the other, but you are very career focused. And because I see the job and the career higher than the engagement in your list of priorities. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing to criticize. I think this is where kind of the teeter-totter decision. It's, am I ready to purchase a home and settle down? Am I wanting to continue to work on my career? Because at the end of the day, what is really rising to the top is you are in a career right now where you are earning a lot of money. And you have the time and the ability to be able to do that. And that is where your focus is right now. So you're really on this fence here is, do I go this avenue where it might be more of a settle down, or is it more I want to stay more focused? And this is where I want to say the heart and the mind are deferring, because your heart wants you to go one way, but your mind wants you to go in a different direction. And I really feel this is going to take some time. It's just, you know, as as Merlina came forward, you don't have enough information right now. And you need to do more research. You really need to make sure that your T's are crossed, your I's are dotted, and you have read everything frontwards and backwards until it makes sense going sideways. And once you make the decision, you will find that albatross is gone. But right now, you don't have enough information. You haven't made any type of commitment or decision or anything as it is relating to any of this. And that's okay. There's no pressure, there's no timeline. I really think that you are focused on. But what I will say is there's somebody you need to talk to that, and I don't mean as in like seeking professional advice or that type of a thing. There is somebody that I feel is in your realm, that is related to you, that you have the ability to talk this through. That other person does not have a stake in the game. They don't have a bias one way or the other, and they will give you a very objective opinion or scenario that will help you make your decision. That you can keep talking through, that isn't for or against either way, because I really feel the reason why you are so conflicted right now is because both avenues are good. They're both very positive and strong avenues for you. And you almost want to sit back and say, I wish I could have them both. And it's not saying you can't have them both, but one of them is going to be a priority over the other. And I really feel that it is more career related that is the priority or the desire to move forward with right now than the other components that go with it. But I really feel where the research needs to come in is you need to be bouncing this off of somebody else that does not have a stake in this and that can be objective and can tell you the good and the bad, the pros and the cons with everything as it is laying there. But there really is not like a timeline and of me being able to tell you you'll get an answer in X amount of days, weeks, months, or whatever. I really feel this is one of those situations that once you have all of the information that you need to make the decision, and whenever that happens, you will know it, and it will be a very cut and dry decision. So I also think that this trip that is presenting itself here for you is something, it's a very, very strong, it's a very positive trip that is going to come up sooner rather than later. And I think that is going to help you, it is going to help provide that clarity for you in order to get the answer that you need in order to move forward. So once you make the decision, you will know it is the right decision. Let's go ahead and ask Spirit to give us a card or two for the clarifier. I'm going to pop this one out and see. This one wanted to pop out too. Okay. So We have the Lizard for regeneration and the Bee for community. So the Lizard talks about you are a survivor and you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt, embrace your transformation, put on your new cloak, and you are a master of regeneration. And this confirms that both decisions, both paths for you that are here are good choices. So you are a survivor. So no matter which decision you make, you will succeed at both of them. It doesn't matter. So it's really coming over that mind over matter, or that heart-mind balance. The Bee also talks about you are a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are the king of abundance. And remember, excuse me, abundance comes in more ways than just a monetary abundance. So whichever path you choose, you will find fulfillment in the decision. Excuse me. Excuse me. My apologies. I'm just finishing up getting over my summer cold. Once you make the decision, I mean, it's no matter which way you're going to go, they're very fruitful. And this is what the Bee is telling you. It's confirming that no matter which decision you make, which way you go, you can adapt to either decision. And then once you do move forward with the decision, you're going to be extremely successful with either one of them. It's really going to be up to you, but you need to talk it out. You need to find that person, that one person that can really help you get your clarity that you need for your decision. But just understand, neither decision is bad, and there isn't a right or wrong here. It's about making the decision that is best for you. And once the decision is made and you decide that that's the path you're going to go down, the albatross will be gone, and you will go full force into doing absolutely the best you can with what you have. So, and it will be fruitful. So that is your reading for Monday, and we will see you back here tomorrow. Please hit that subscribe and like button on your way out, and we will see you back here tomorrow.